As part of this course, you'll be learning SQL using Postgres. Let's make sure we set up Postgres on Windows. The way you can set up Postgres on Windows is by going to your favorite browser. Let me go to Microsoft Edge here. Then you can go to google.com. Once you are in Google, you should be able to search for install Postgres on Windows. Now you can hit enter. You should be able to click on this one, which say Windows installers. Let's pick the latest version of Postgres, which is nothing but Postgres 14. Let me see if there are links. There are no links here. You have to go to download the installer here. Let me click on download the installer. Let's make sure we pick the latest version of Postgres, which is nothing but Postgres 14.5. We need to make sure we use this one to install on Windows. If you are using Mac, you should be able to use it to install. Let me click on this. It will take care of downloading the exe file for Windows or MSI file for Windows. You can see that it is downloading exe. Exe stands for executable. Once the file is downloaded, you should be able to go to that file by clicking on this. You can also launch the installer directly by clicking on this. In this case, I'll be clicking on this to go to the downloads folder and to go to the file. Now we should be able to double click on this to take care of installing Postgres on this Windows machine. Now you can see Postgres is being installed. Now you have to click on next, click on next, click on next, click on next. You can enter the system password. Whatever password you want to give, you can give. Let me give you ITversity as the password. Let me click on next here. Let me click on next, 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 next. Now Postgres is being installed. It will take some time. We need to wait until the installation is done. I'll pause here. Once the installation is done, I'll take it further. After installation is done, it have shown finish. When I click on finish, it have actually redirected me to this page. If you look at this page, it is saying it will help you install additional software to complement your PostgreSQL or Enterprise Postgres Plus installation. In case if you wanted to install anything additional, I think it will show relevant pages and it will take it further. For now, let me just select this one. Let me click on next. It is asking us to install these additional things. Let's expand and see what all we have. In case if you want to install something, you can select that particular one and you can take it further. I don't want to choose any of these things additionally. Probably I might consider database drivers. Let me see which drivers might be relevant. Probably I might consider installing this, but for now let's ignore. We don't need to worry too much about installing these things. Let's also review database server. You can see already PostgreSQL 14.5 is installed. Apart from this, I don't want to install anything else. Now let me click on next. It is saying you must select at least one package to install before you continue. Let me click on OK. For now, let me expand database server. Let me select this one only. Now let me click on next. Let me click on next. Now it is taking care of installing the additional packages. I don't know what it is actually installing. Let's wait until the installation is done. Then we'll take it further. I think now the installation is done. We should be able to click on next here. If you don't want to install Stack Builder, you can select skip installation and click on next and then click on finish. Now Postgres installation is successfully done on this Windows machine. You can see whether Postgres is up and running by going to the task manager. Let me go to the task manager via search window. As part of the search window, I already have task manager as part of the recent. If you don't have task manager as part of the recent, you can search for it here and you can take it further. Let me click on task manager here. Now let me see if Postgres is up and running on this machine yet. You can see the details here. There is Postgres server which is running. Now let me close this. As Postgres server is installed on this Windows machine, and also as we have seen that it is running fine. Now we should attempt to connect to Postgres using something called as pgadmin. I'll cover the details about how to use pgadmin to connect to Postgres server that is running on this Windows as part of the next lecture.